Years ago, I was working with a therapist who said something so powerful that it has stayed with me till date. I was working with her on my abusive marriage, and she asked me, "How do you see your pain?" I said, "Well, I want this to go away. I never want to have to deal with this or think about it. I want this whole issue about an abusive marriage to just vanish from my life, like store it in a box and keep it somewhere where I never face it." She looked at me and she said, "Well, in that case, then you're not processing it." So, why it is bothering you so much today is because there is a raw wound, and that raw wound has just a scab. And every time there is a potential trigger, the scab comes off and the raw wound inside hurts you. It hurts you a lot more as it is not healed. So, with healing, what's going to happen is that wound is going to heal, and instead of a scab, there will be a scar there. But you can never undo that. You went through an abusive marriage that will always be a part of your memory, your life, your identity. It was not something I wanted to hear. Definitely not the part about it will always remain with me, because I wanted to wish it away. That is how painful it was for me, even after 15 years of my divorce. However, what helped me was this understanding that a raw wound can turn into a scar, and that it will be a memory of that experience. There will be a memory of that experience, but it will not hurt me as much. And what followed after that was this beautiful healing experience where I was slowly beginning to integrate every aspect of my experience and letting it become a part of my life. When I say beautiful, it doesn't mean that it was comfortable or that I enjoyed it and it was a joyride. No, it was none of that. It was very, very hard hitting. There were days that I felt miserable, but there were also days when I felt hope. I felt that there will be a way beyond this. I will one day wake up and not feel that this was the be all and the end all, and I am always going to be unhappy and struggle with it. So I latched on to those days. I latched on to the confidence that my healer had, that one day I would be able to move beyond this feeling. And yes, today when I look back, I have. And over the years, what it did was something I never even imagined. My own personal experience moved into becoming my research. I started engaging in research with women who have experienced abuse. Today, I even have men who come to me who have experienced abuse. So, this transgressed from my personal experience into a larger work, which I did not have any idea about. So, when we look at pain and healing, today it may seem overwhelming and I'm unable to cope with it. But one day, after healing, you will find that it is not that painful anymore. And we don't know where it will take us, what it will make us do with it, once we find a way to heal and process it. So take care of yourselves and be well. Thank you for listening. And if this resonates with you, then I would request you to like my video and subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. Bye.